Hey there everyone, Adam with the 40K Formula, and it's Monday, and I am so jacked up. I was going to do a video today in continue with the series that I've started with a lot of the nuggets of gold, wisdom, and inspiration that I got from the Secret Knock conference last week. But I wanted to. I'm really excited about something right now, and I really want to share it with everyone because when you learn something, it's amazing how it can transform into something even bigger when you share it with someone else. And I find every time that I share something that inspires me, I learn it over and over again, right? So Jim Rohn once said, you learn something and you learn it once, but you share it with 10 people and you've learned it 10 times. So I was, I feel great. I got back from the chiropractor. I've got some lower back and neck issues, and he fixed me up really good. So thank you, Doc Golub, for that. And so on the way home, I started thinking about mapping my day out and what I was going to do with it. And so one of the things is I have a commitment to my little video blogging co-pilots over there, my dogs, and so I need to obviously take them out and so they can go to the bathroom, but in addition to that, really get them out and so they can go on a nice long walk and really enjoy themselves, because that's when they're at their happiest, right? So I started thinking, I hadn't really utilized that time to do one of the core commitments that I had promised myself and my accountability partner to do, and that was to listen to audio, right? Personal development audio. And I just happened to be so fortunate to be in a company Empower Network that has an amazing, unbelievable library of personal development audios, literally leadership development material wrapped up into an archive library called the Inner Circle. And through a couple people with Project AWOL, which is another organization of independent affiliates within the Empower Network, it really started this role of really appreciating and understanding the power of these Inner Circle audios. So again, I just want to say thank you to Dakota McLaren and Cameron George and Glenn Arcaro, the three masterminds behind Project AWOL. And so there was an audio that I'd listened to off the suggestion of these three guys. And when I first listened to it, I was actually listening to the audio while I was participating in a live interactive conversation online. I'm giving away some of the secret power of the Project AWOL system. This is a private Facebook group that we were interacting while we were individually playing this audio at a preset time. It was an audio called "Speak the World into Existence," and it was done by Dave Wood, who is one of the founders and CEOs of Empower Network. And I'd listened to it since that time. I was jacked up. I was jacked out of my mind when I first heard it in that in that particular context with all these other people interacting. It really allowed me to really dig in and really absorb the information. So I've listened to it 3 times since then, and so today was number 4. So I started walking my dogs and I flipped it on, and I started getting something different from the recording. And what really jumped out to me today, and I say that I don't really know why, but I don't believe in coincidence, is David Wood had not had success in prior companies, both in network marketing and online marketing, until something happened. And what that one thing that happened for him was he said, everything that he had thought was difficult. When he made this one change, the difficult did not appear or materialize in his life as difficult anymore. And he was talking about, he said, he discovered this thing called being humble. And he said, once he got his ego out of the way, things started to roll, and he started to attract people to his business. At that time, it wasn't Empower Network at that time, to where he was never attracting people to his business before. And it kind of just hit me like a bolt of lightning, and then all these other things started rushing into my brain about conversations that I had with people over the weekend, and even as recent as this morning, talking about me getting my ego out of the way. And it was just amazing. And so, I also started thinking about a quote that I heard in a mastermind call that Cameron George from Project Airwall did on Saturday. And he said, once you make the decision to believe that something is easy, it becomes easy. And if you really break that apart and you really like play it back over and over in your head, it's amazing because, again, from Secret Knock, I came back with the understanding that thoughts are things, and I've known that words have incredible power, but and people saying, oh, things started happening to me once I made a decision. But here was the difference in this quote. Once you make the decision to believe that things are easy, they become easy. And I believe that. And certain decisions that I've made this week and last week are moving me in that way now, where I'm so incredibly excited to be working with the people I'm working with, and really to be able to provide value for those people that are looking to make a change. And that's really what I gravitate towards is people that are inspirational and that are incredibly positive and see the good in everyone and everything. And as far as negativity, because there was one gentleman that wrote a book, I think it was called Illuminate, that I've heard in Secret Knock, and he was talking about illuminating the negatives to really show what you're not doing right, so you can focus on that which is what you want to manifest and achieve in your life. And I want to take that one step further and say you need to acknowledge. And again, Jim Rohn, from what he said I also listened to The Art of Exceptional Living, which is an unbelievable audio program by Jim Rohn. And he said, people say, well, when I'm upset, talking too fast here. When I'm upset, should I cry? And Jim Rohn said, absolutely, you should cry. You should feel all the emotions that you can, both positive and negative. But don't dwell on it and don't focus on it. Let it happen and then acknowledge it and move past it. So, I was thinking about that when people say, oh, well, negative things happen. People cut you off on the street, and just negative things happen. Well, it's how you react, or not necessarily how you react. It's how you respond to that situation that gives you all the power or takes all the power away from you. And so, again, I don't want this video to go too long. I'm trying to keep these short and just get a real good concentration of what I'm thinking about. And I'm just really jacked up today, and I wanted to share that message. So, if you are in Empower Network and you haven't listened to that audio yet, definitely. It's number 41, and it's from I believe July 12th, 2012, and just an amazing display of what's possible. And listening to David Wood in that particular audio, he was also quoting some numbers, and it's absolutely mind-blowing with the numbers that he was quoting pretty much just about a year ago, right? 13 months ago, and what has happened in Empower Network from July of last year to now. It's absolutely astounding. So if you're not in Empower Network and you're looking for a way, a business, something to actually lift you up into a place where you're not necessarily at now, you can definitely subscribe to this membership program and get this on a monthly basis. So I'm going to put a link below so you can actually get access to it if you do want access to it. But really, my whole reason for doing these videos and starting last week and moving forward is to really, first of all, express myself, because I believe that the more you know about me, the more that you can take what I am basically teaching you that I've been taught and apply that in your own life. Whether you work for someone else or you have another business, you don't necessarily have to join my business is what I'm saying. Apply these principles because they're foundational. They're foundational for every single part of your life, both financial, spiritual, personal, and health and vitality, right? So that's it for me today. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will be talking to you tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone. Take care.